All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading. For what's today? March 19th, 2024. And we got about 7 days or so until the first eclipse, right? Um, Please remember that all of my readings are about foresight. It's for entertainment, it's for educational, it can be. Always do your own research, and always listen to your own intuition, your advice. If you need any medical advice or attention, always seek your medical provider. 1-800 numbers that's available, and also your emergency rooms located in your city or your town. Okay. What else? I just want to say thank y'all so much for being patient with me. I had to wait, until a certain amount of time go through on a timer for YouTube. I don't know about y'all, but this eclipse and all this stuff is whooping my butt. Okay. My head always keep feeling like it's so much pressure, but I know that's really due to Rahu and Ketu, the placements in my chart, and probably also that I need to go get some new prescription eyeglasses also. So I've been having a lot of headaches. Now, last night when I got off the reading, I could just feel the energy of that reading of somebody passing. And then I seen on YouTube today, unfortunately, like Kris Jenner, I don't know if it was her sister or aunt or mom allegedly, but somebody um, passed away, all right, in her family. Then I seen another news clip that a young makeup influencer at the very young age of 32 or 36 or 26, I have to go back and look at it. She was misdiagnosed allegedly with fibroids, but it actually was cervical cancer, and she passed away. So, of course, I don't know any one of these two ladies, beautiful souls. But it's just a reminder of like how the reading came out last night, and I felt it all over in my head. And I just had to get out of um that channeling of that energy. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Because I am an empath, so I do feel things as I channel. So if I have to let the reading go or release it, I have to release it. And that actually was the last card that came out was letting go. So I just want to remind you too that this eclipse is not it's not a joke. Especially if it aligns with your a person's personal chart and the alignment of the movement of these and you know and I just want to say ultimately I believe in the ultimate, the divine. That's my creator, okay? Don't get it twisted because I do this and everything like that. That I put all of my faith in this. That's not my first faith. So everything does um, is in the hands of the divine, um, and whatever the divine say, and that's how it will go. So I don't want anybody to ever get it twisted just because you see me doing these readings that, oh, because Saturn moved and this, that, and no. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda, how you feeling? But I want you to take these eclipses very seriously, um, because some of these transition of these planets and the alignments on top of planets going retrograde, also planets that's never been in a certain house in your chart before, after 30, 20 years or something like that, and then all of a sudden it goes into your 12th house of endings. okay, or it goes into your eighth house of endings or sudden shifts. Yeah. hmm Especially by Rahu and Ketu that have not been or has not moved in over 20 years, and all of a sudden is in a certain placement in your 12th house for some of you, or your 6th house, and now you have um, an eclipse that also at the same time maybe go over or lands in that same house of your Rahu, um, right, or in your K2. hmm That's how you can read your personal chart. And I don't want to scare anybody, but again, the divine has the last say over everything. But our charts is connected to our spiritual paths, unlike your birth certificate. Those are two different things. So I highly do recommend that, you know, you do some further education and download your chart for free. I'm not sponsored by these companies or by the company that I use, which is Cosmic Insight, and that is a great Vedic sidereal chart. It's free, where you can download your time of birth, city, state, country, everything like that, right? And if you have any problems trying to read your chart, I maybe could do a video on that, kind of go over it with you, or just tell you some basic, simple things that you can do about it without really charging you on how to read your chart. Now, if you want a detail, hey, Empress Tarot, I know, Miss Linda, I know, I'm about to go back blank crazy. Okay, um, but yeah, if you just need to learn how to read your Vedic chart, I would just show you the basics without trying to charge you. But if you want a reading based off your whole chart, that'll be something different. Um, and for some people that may not know what a chart may look like when it comes to Vedic, I will kind of show you. So this is an example of mine right here. This is an example of the Vedic chart, and this is my personal. So as you can see, and this was in February. So of course, the planets has moved since then. But just to show you, like in my 12th house around the end of February, I had Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter. So that's how you would read that. VE is going to be Venus. SU is going to be Saturn. Jupiter is going to be the JU. Then you see in my 11th house of Aquarius, I have Rahu. Now, Rahu and K2 always stay retrograde. Okay? That don't never change. And then, like in my 10th house, I have Neptune, or had Neptune. In my ninth house, I had Uranus, UR. But this is, and then Pluto in my eighth house. Now, Pluto is connected with Scorpio, which is a hard transition, a sudden shift. And just by letting you see that and know that, that's probably why I have been feeling very ill. Where that if I don't really concentrate on my health right now, it can be, um, bad repercussions, right? Because Pluto, Pluto is the energy of hard transitions, right? Pluto is a planet that you don't want to really mess around with, especially in your eighth or your 12th. um, but just showing you, for example, of how your Vedic chart would look like. But at the time, at the end of February, I didn't have anything in my fourth house, Taurus. Okay. Now, the way that the chart goes around is based on my sun solar return, or what month my birthday is in. So of course your chart is going to look different. So, but you would say, well, Taurus is not fourth house, that's Cancer, right? But it's starting in number one, first house Aries. I'm sorry, first house of the month that I was born, and then it counts around. You understand what I mean? But second house is always going to be Taurus, fourth house is always going to be Cancer, etc., etc. But it starts in the first house of the month that you were born, and then goes to your second house, which is your rising or ascendant. Okay. Well, don't necessarily have to be, but it will go to the second house, third house, fourth house, etc. Your next zodiac sign over is not necessarily your rising or ascendant. Okay, that's going to be based on the time of the alignment of the planet and the sun and the moon at the exact moment of the time on your birth certificate or your birth. Okay, so some of you may actually be a Libra, but you have a Leo ascendant or rising. Or some of you may have an Aquarius ascendant or rising, but you're a Sagittarius, or you're a Gemini. You see what I'm saying? So trying to help educate you about only watching one zodiac sign of what society wants to tell you that you are, we need to help you get out of that. Okay. Oh, messages. So I guess that was the message here. Okay. What is today's title? Venus and Saturn in Aquarius. Again, Vedic sidereal. All right. Now, that is not going to start or to happen until March the 21st. But I just wanted to go ahead and put that reading out there. And so that it'll already be out. The closer the closer that I get, of course y'all know I don't do readings on eclipses. I will probably not try to do one the day before, and definitely not the day of or after. So I wanted to try and get as many as I can out, but we still have the countdown of 7 days. Okay, and then we'll have the other eclipse April the 8th. Mercury will go retrograde again, Vedic sidereal, April the 1st, and it will go. I believe it's in Pisces right now, and then it will go to Aries. Okay. All right. So we got messages: Saturn, the truth; Venus, love; and Aquarius, because Saturn and Venus is going to be in conjunction uh, in the house of Aquarius. And then our other card is message. Let's check the bottom of the deck, which is devoid, of course, missing the moon. Some of you may start to find some articles, I don't know, maybe clothing, jewelry, some type of keepsake, something that is or was very important to you, maybe from somebody, a loved one that is no longer here. Maybe you have been looking for it, and it may just appear as a omen. Okay, maybe it's time for you to find it. Maybe it's time for you to reconnect to it because of this eclipse energy. And yeah, let's go ahead and get your cards out here. Anything I say is part of the video. It's not me just rambling and talking. So you need to keep that as a conception, as a concept. Okay. Because not a lot of the times, but yes, when I'm talking in the beginning of the video and things like that, it's part of the reading. It's already got me channeling which your message is going to be about, and the cards will then begin to be given to me as confirmation. Okay. All right. 11th house of Aquarius is hope, wishes, dreams. Can also be affirmations, wish fulfillment. It also can be charity. It can also be reconciling or connecting for a first time, or reconciling or reconnecting with friends. Also can be family. Um, Aquarius 11th house also is about healing, the star card, right? And it's also about following your dreams, hopes, having inspiration, creativity, especially, right? Aquarius, inventions. So it can also be some type of new What is this? Venus, love, Saturn, Aquarius. It also can be by the health facilities or pharmaceuticals. It may also be some type of new contraceptive that will be being released, because Venus is love. Partnership also can be procreation, marriage. Mm. And Saturn is an energy of a sense of development, especially with being in the same house of Aquarius. So it can be some type of new invention that will be released, can be by the government or some type of pharmaceutical when it comes to, I don't know why I'm hearing pregnancy. So it may be some type of contraceptive or birth control or something like that. Um, it also can be, I don't want to say it like this, but it also can be a remake or some type of invention of some type of child. I don't know what that means. Okay, do your own research because this is just for educational and fun. Okay. What else? It also can be some type of information that is released. Some type of truth also is about to be revealed. I hope that it will come out. Now, not only about dealing with society, because remember, this is a collective reading, not a personal. So some things I say may connect with you, and you may be like, "Hey, this not happening." That's because it haven't happened yet. Venus and Saturn is not in the same house of Aquarius, not until March the 21st, and it will be there for a little bit, right? So you would need to wait until that transition happen. That's the message. We begin to, somebody wants to communicate because I'm starting to stutter. Okay. Somebody will message you or have some type of declaration of, oh yeah, Mercury retrograde. Because I have a Virgo rising. So there go my stuttering. It's starting already. Okay. Clamoring for words. All right. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, somebody may have a declaration of wanting to reconcile or to connect with you for the first time, to express their feelings and emotions because they haven't been doing it. They have been missing or trying to avoid it, avoid the course altogether. So that also can be the first major change for some of you, right? All right, planet Venus. Bam. Y'all see me shuffle and it came out. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Now, some of you also may begin to get in some type of maybe changing your wardrobe, buying something very alluring or sexy, something adorable. Okay, that's not going to be for everybody, but some of you may be changing or gathering some type of outfit together, maybe for some type of celebration or going out. Um, once you get the message. So maybe it can be a first date or just a get together. Like, hey, you want to meet up for the first time? Sure. So you don't want to be over dramatic, but you also want to look a little, um, a little appealing. So some of you may be dressing a little bit different for some type of occasion here because Venus is always going to be charm, art, and beauty. And we already have it here. So somebody, may really express in some type of clarity or information, phone call, text, DM, email, letter, whatever the case may be. It also can be a gift. Um, that may be given to you because Venus is luxury. Okay. So it can be that somebody really will express how they cherish and enjoy, or can be fantasizing, I'm hearing, or thinking, because 11th house of Aquarius can give a little bit of fantasizing because it's hopes. I hope this, I wish that. Also a form of manifestation. And somebody can be picturing or fantasizing about being in love with you and or a long-term relationship. But what is the truth about that though? Are they speaking the truth? Will they speak the truth? Because I feel that they have been holding it back. Somebody finds you as a form of partnership. Now again, this reading, everything I say may not be for you, okay? But you also can find um, or be introduced into a very loving, cherishing, platonic friendship. Okay, where you love your friend, somebody that also can become your bestie, your homeboy. Okay, somebody that will really speak the truth. You can speak the truth with them. They can speak the truth with you. The conversation can also start to pick up more. So Venus is not all about marrying somebody. Okay, it's still a partnership. It also can be a business partner, but somebody does have an attraction for you. Mhm. They are or want to experience the good times with you, far as how it will be. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so see there, reconsider, remember, now is not the time. What is this, south node? So that's K2. And there will not be in having anxiety and trouble. So even if this is somebody, like I said, remembering, right? If this is about a reconciliation of a platonic friendship, a ex lover, maybe somebody who you never really got the truth from, and they never, expressed how they really wanted to marry you or be in a relationship with you or take things further. This can be this time very soon where that the truth will come out, because somebody here is reconsidering. Now that doesn't mean that you're gonna allow the reconsidering to happen, okay? But somebody here is reconsidering how they felt about you, their feelings, their emotions, the attraction, the pleasure that y'all had together as interaction. Don't have to be intimate, but just spending quality time with somebody can be a very cherishing moment. It don't have to be an intimate moment, right? But somebody has been having or going through a lot of trouble, and I also see a lot of anxiety. So somebody has a lot of anxiety about expressing their attraction. This also can be somebody new. All right, let's get it together. Now, Venus is gonna, Venus likes to be or would like to be in Aquarius. It's just that Saturn is going to be there. And Saturn is about discipline, right? Saturn is also about time. So now that some time that maybe has passed between the both of you, or even if this is somebody new, maybe you went out on a couple of dates, you had a pleasurable time, a get together, um, they were attracted to you, you were attracted to them. It doesn't mean that it has went to the next level yet, but somebody is trying to or can be trying to understand the truth from within. Do they want love? Do they want partnership? Do they want to try this all over again? Especially if this person has had a bad breakup. Maybe you're still healing from a past, terrible breakup. So what is the truth within you also? Are you ready for this? Is that the sun? It is. As soon as I cut the deck. Mm-hmm. Leo. Now, see, the sun, fifth house of Leo, is about going out, having fun, attraction, pleasure, dating, procreation, the making of a child. Um, it also is about going out, having fun, maybe to a bowling, a movie, you know, some type of attraction that may be going on in your city or state, something, right? but it is a get together. So it can be either with a group of friends, 11th house of Aquarius, or something more intimate, such as platonic and dating and or love. hmm Now remember that what's the seventh house of Aquarius? Leo. So Leo is the partnership, Venus, to Aquarius. And to Leo, Aquarius is the seventh house of partnership and love, Venus, to Aquarius. Well, you know what I mean, vice versa. So somebody wants to see, like, how much this should they keep investing the Seven of Pentacles into this, because if it's not going to lead into anything truthful, long term, a type of wish fulfillment, if they're never going to speak the truth or give you this type of message, why am I going to keep waiting here next to the seven of Pentacles, investing time, money, and energy into this? And that message can go both ways. But I do see somebody here that is investing some type of something. Okay, whether it's talking on the phone, messages, whether it's showing up personally, okay, face to face, and some time could have already passed between the both of you, whether it's recent or whether it was months or years ago. But it has been some void of time that has been done here. Okay, Four of Wands in reverse. So, fourth house of Cancer, right? Some of you can be Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini. hmm Don't have to be your sun sign, but definitely can be your moon, or a major planet is in one of your those houses, or the person you're thinking about, whether it's love, family, or platonic. Okay, or even job or career. So some of you may actually also begin to find something that you love to do, such as a job and or career. You may already know how to do it. You actually gonna like doing it, and this can be a very stable transition for you. So some of you will get a message back from a job, an employer, about an application or something like that that you applied for. And I feel that these people are really going to love you. Okay. And this type of money transition or earnings as an increase um, is going to bring you into a more happier place mentally and also financially, and a sense of stability. Some of you also, with this eclipse, you're learning to love yourself even more. You're understanding the truth about that, which is to love thyself first and even better and even more. That can be your whole intuitive message here, because you have been avoiding the course of trying to figure out what has been missing from within, and it's loving yourself. It's not what you do at home, not living together with somebody. It's okay to be married and have that strong foundation, hopefully, if that what it turns out to be. But this also can be a separation and or divorce that is pending or is on the way, unfortunately. Okay. And some of you, I'm not trying to be rude, but some of you may actually be waiting for this to conclude, um, so that you can invest more time and love into yourself and or happiness. Some of you are about to look forward to being single. Okay, so the Four of Wands also can be coming across as things in your home is very disruptive right now. You may need to clean up, especially clean up before this eclipse. Okay, I need you to get rid of some cluttering things. I need you to clean up. Remember, we're not going to take any baths or showers during the eclipse Try to take care of that before the sun goes down. We don't want to make any major decisions, whether it's breaking up or coming together, answering a proposal, yes or no. Let's wait till after the eclipse. If you can, delay the answer, the truth. As soon as I said that, as soon as you can delay the answer, okay, because it will come across more truthful. Because remember, the eclipse is about to remove something away. For some of you, this can actually be a move. It also, unfortunately, can be a termination of a lease, the taking over of your home, where that the bank is now back the owners of your home. So I do see a loss of a house here. So it can be somebody in your family. Some of you, you may unfortunately have eviction pending. Okay. Some of you also know that it's just time for you to get out. The weather is getting a little bit better in some areas. Okay. So, Four of Wands in reverse next to Aquarius. You may actually start to link up with and make new friends. Okay. Now, I know sometimes it's hard to do for some people, but the Four of Wands in reverse, you're feeling unsecure, unstable, um, unsettling. Either for what you want or what you're wanting to go after and or obtain. But it's something that you know, though. I'm going to have to clarify that. What is this? Four of Cups? That's the four. Like I said, unfortunately, for some of you, it can be the loss of something. Something that was very secure or stable. It also, for some of you, can be the loss of a vehicle. And then we have Temperance here. Patience. A sense of going back and forth. You know, in order to speak your truth, you don't have to go back and forth. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fight. But it's also could be somebody who is trying to find the perfect way, the perfect timing, Saturn, to express um, how they feel. That maybe they did not connect with you. Maybe, you know, y'all never end up moving in together. Maybe you turned down a previous proposal, or maybe they didn't never propose to you. Can also be vice versa, whatever it is. Okay. But temperance is here is also saying keep your temper down. Don't let situations and people and things get you upset, especially around this eclipse. What needs to fall away and what needs to fall off, let it. Okay. Yes, you're going to be have a sense of despair, you know. For some of you, it can be like a storage unit. It can be articles of clothing that you lost, something that was very dear and precious to you. Um, for some of you, it may be a job. Some of you may decide to quit a job and move on to something else. Okay. But because of so much time that has been passed by, and this person or you have been going through a lot of anxiety, also could have been going through a lot of other troubles in their life. Temperance has been the 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 emotional stableness behind the scenes that you for you and this person. Even if you haven't spoken to them, seen them, okay, been back to your home state, city, okay, or whatever the case may be, no phone calls, no messages, haven't seen them in person. But temperance has been like the background of trying to keep your mindset and trying to keep that person's mindset because of anxiety. Now we have a new message coming in, and it's going to come in as an action. Page of Wands. I do feel that this Page of Wands is going to be this good times and um, wanting to come forward to enjoy or try to ask for some of you a new chance or to have some type of new experience, a new opportunity. And again, if you have been going through a lot of financial troubles, Four of Wands in reverse, a lot of sense of insecurity, unstableness, problems with your vehicle, I feel that if you just be patient and just keep working on it, you're going to find new ways to get it fixed. You whether it's financially, materially, or whatever the case may be. Okay. For some of you, this is also a tug of war can also be through court system or something like that. Maybe a family member will be losing a house. So it can be like a parent or what do you call that? Um, Something that was left to somebody in a will, such as a piece of property. You may have a family member or a sibling that wants to sell that piece of property that maybe your parents own, grandparents, or something like that, for you and your siblings, and you're very upset about it because you don't want to sell this piece of property. And then I feel that if you do sell it, you're going to get a very low offer, and one of you is going to want to take it. See there, Six of Pentacles in reverse. If you can try and have patience and talk to whoever this person is, it also can be the bank where that they're trying to take your home. It also can be the property that you live on, especially if you live like in a high rise or an apartment complex or something like that, or a piece of property somebody personally owned. You may have to move. And so as the Page of Wands here, it's gonna, you're gonna have to get out, up and out, looking for new places that you can afford here. Some of you love the place that you're already in, of course. Maybe you've been there for a while, but this can be your property or building. Something here, a piece of property, is being sold. Some of you may also be deciding to sell a car. Hierophant. Structure, right? Truth. Also very good with the seventh house of Venus. Marriage, relationship. Some of you have been just really trying to have your patience with this spouse, for some of you. But you're setting new boundaries. You're setting new rules. Some of you, like I said, unfortunately, you can't wait for this divorce to be over. So that you maybe can get out, travel, meet new people, and also begin to start all over again, in a sense, like saving money. See there in the tower. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe this has already went down in some type of way, a fight or argument. Somebody all of a sudden moved out. Like I said, for some of you, the loss of a property, a destruction of property. Maybe this is why temperance is here too. This also can be, somebody trying to come back to your property, to your home, and wants to cause destruction. Whew, please don't get into that reading from last night, right? So just be very careful, because this eclipse is going to affect people in different ways, especially their mental, with Rahu and Ketu that is now shifted after 20 years, right? So everything could have been very fine with a ex or something like that, or with the spouse about 20 years ago. But now it's all about destruction. Your whole sense of home, family, security, what you thought about marriage and relationship, living together, all that's just out the window. Hmm. Now, again, with the tower being in reverse, somebody here may have a spiritual awakening during this eclipse. Okay. And not trying to sound scary or nothing, but it can be a very turbulent moment for them, that they may all of a sudden want to speak the truth, that they all of a sudden want a relationship. Hmm. This goes on the Four of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here is about to leave the house and become single. So they can be you. This also could be a child. Uh, as a young adult, they may also get put out and need to come back home and have somewhere to stay. Because of a bad relationship or something that they need to separate themselves from as a sense of sanctuary to get out of something very toxic. Okay. Or they just didn't really finance their money very well, with Six of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck is that King of Swords from last night. But today he's in the upright. So he's got a message to send out and to say. Like again, I say Mercury going retrograde April the 1st. So just keep that in mind, okay, y'all? All right. Um, why is the Saturn the truth here? Suppression. So like I said, somebody has been suppressing as a hard burden to speak their truth, that they want love, relationship, foundation. They want to keep the marriage. They actually want to get married. They want to reconcile. Um, but it's like the Ten of Swords. It also could be the truth that they were upset based on a previous conversation, fight, and or argument, the way that it was done or left. Um, they're seeing the truth from their position now. Because I feel that at first they didn't want to see it from yours. But now that all this time has passed by, a lot of learning, also self love that needed to be done. Um, they also could have just gotten a divorce or left some type of other relationship. Hmm. Let's put this on the Four of Wands and go back down this way real quick. Participation in reverse. So, like I say, some of you don't want to participate, or it will require some type of participation. Um, but this person may feel like, this person, if they try and contact you, I know they're not going to answer the phone. I know they don't want to see me. I know they're not going to want to participate or allow me, a reconsideration. They may already tell me that now is not a good time, you know. Because for some of you, this person now may be ready. What is this? Success in reverse. Some of you can be Virgo Pisces, or they also could be Virgo Pisces. Don't ask me why, but that's just what it is for that card for me. But a lack of success. So you may, be like, I know that this didn't work in the past, and I really don't want to try it again. I don't really need a tower moment. Some of you may just be saying that, or I don't want to stay together. Okay. Um, the Emperor, the Rebel. So instead of being hard headed and rebellious, this person is willing to make some type of small offer, even though the King of Swords is here as a Page of Wands. They're going to make some type of small energetic action, which is to try to learn or determine a way to reach out to you more, communicate to you more, or for the first time, or to try to spend more time with you, and or to quit bread crumbing you. Yeah. So somebody here is learning patience and authenticity with the Hierophant here, with the Rebel card in reverse. Because usually this person will be stubborn, don't want to change, don't want to break down, don't want to open up. I'm the one in charge. But a lot of things has been like a burden on this person. Also can be you. What's this? Receptivity in reverse. Yeah, like I said, Six of Pentacles in reverse also. Somebody here is not really have been opening up. Or this is going to be the change because of the eclipse. All right, so lastly, what can I put out here? Now, you know, if you need to hear a truth without altercation, allow somebody to speak their truth. Because that also can be a form of healing for them. And it may actually end up being a form of healing for you. It doesn't mean that you have to be back in a love relationship with this person. It don't mean that you're giving your power away. It don't mean that you're actively saying that you're going to participate in getting back with this person or stay in communication back with this person. But this person and or you can feel due to this eclipse, and again because of Rahu, K2 movement after 20 years, also Venus in the same house of hope, wishes, and dream of Aquarius, but Saturn is there also. About now they're feeling like it's about to be the perfect time for me to speak up, say something. King of Swords, the truth, because this is exactly what this is, but somebody has been suppressing this for a while. Saturn, the truth is the sword, King of Swords. And it's a sword there, or a sense of, again, with the ropes and the chains here. You see the ropes all around the person as a sense of bondage, keeping them tied together. They couldn't break free. They didn't want to break free. They didn't know what to say. And then the chains here being broken around the emperor here as a sense of rebelliousness, or being rebellious, right? So again, this can be like finally the truth that somebody needs to say. And look at there, the Ace of Swords in reverse again, right up under here. So like I'm already telling you about this Saturn, a truth is going to come out that a person did not get or have success after leaving you, or they realize that they're not going to be successful if they don't partner up with you. Can also be in business, love, getting married, and or relationship, reconnecting, friendship, reconnection as with family. But Six of Pentacles, they don't know what to give first. They don't know what to offer or to say. Fifth house of Leo card, creation, in reverse. And hold on. Did that come in reverse? I think it did. And then we have activation again. Wind, which is what? Air element. What's air element? King of Swords, Saturn. Air is speaking. It also can be thoughts. So something is about to be activated here. I don't know if it came in reverse or not, but I know activation did, but I'm not quite sure. But I hope I was able to give some type of message or information out to you. But again, it is not March the 21st. Venus is not in the house with Aquarius and Saturn yet. But it will be a little bit opposition because Venus wants to try and soothe the relationship. Okay. But Saturn is like, hey, I kind of want to be opposition or stubborn. I want to speak my truth, but try not to speak a truth where that you're overtaking the conversation. You're trying to be or come across better than the other person. You know, um, this is why temperance is here. Take your time, understand your emotions and somebody else's. Speak your truth, but say it with dignity, clarity, um, a sense of diplomacy, right? Like I said, movement. That's that page of wands for me. Movement is coming. Also can be a physical move. Don't have to be in the month of March, but it can be coming up very soon for some of you. And the last card is faith at the bottom. Feelings submerged. See, like I said, somebody that has been closed off emotionally. This is why receptivity is in reverse. As you can see, the lotus flower going down through the heart chakra from the throat to the heart, up through the crown. Um, but somebody has been cold as ice, or will begin to become cold as ice. Also can be a sense of dishevelment, um, mental fogness, dementia. So if you know a family member that may have dementia, that also can be affected during this eclipse. And also when Mercury goes retrograde. Okay. What should I end it with? Some type of card. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Um, I guess I end it. Mm, yeah, let's go ahead and use these. I thought I had some more decks that I bought. I still need to get more decks. It just don't seem like I have enough. I lost all my other decks, y'all, so it's kind of like I'm starting all over. Um, because I know y'all get tired of seeing the same decks, because I get tired of using the same decks. So I'm trying to build back up my collection. Um, quick, but as slow as possible. What is this? Addictions. Yeah, okay. So we talked about the addictions with the sun, Vedic sidereal being in Pisces right now. It will begin to flare up people's addictions, whether it's a mental addiction, um, dealing with psychosis, psychiatric, psychological, um, you know, because the King of Swords also can be a doctor, it could be a lawyer, it could be a judge, a mediator, um, it could be a librarian, it can be a historian, anybody with a lot of knowledge that you can speak to, conversate with, to get more clarity. So be open to different messages to help right now with this eclipse because it's going to be very hard. It's going to be a lot of pressure on your mind. Okay. Um, and some people may tower, they may bend, they may falter. Everybody is not as strong as you. Everybody don't know how to handle a lot of things mentally. So look out for family members, loved ones, friends, associates, co-workers, also dealing around your job. Okay. So we have addictions here, but it did come in reverse. So losing, break there another chain. Breaking the sense of codependency, stopping the obsession, and breaking the restraint, like I said. No longer being in the mindset of possessiveness and control, and eliminating this emotional block. So for somebody, this is a sense of breaking of the chain. Okay. As a sense of suppression, it's time to release this sense of suppression, and let's move on. Let's move forward. Whether coming together or a sense of breaking up, also can be a sense of reconciliation for some people, or a new connection coming together. Coffee. I hate this snake card. I do not like snakes. Okay, coffee cup. Like I said, meeting up, talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, and building a friendship. Competition and enemy, the other woman, looking over your shoulder. So, like I said, if you are about to find out that you are in a third party, or somebody is about to be cut off from a third party, or somebody don't want to do third party, they want commitment, but they probably been scared to say it, been having anxiety and stress about trying to start a relationship after a bad breakup. It don't matter how long ago, people can still have anxiety about falling in love, right? And some people can just be iceberg. I don't want to be open to that receptivity in reverse. I'm trying to be the King of Swords, which is I'll talk about it, but most likely it's gonna be a no, because I don't want a repetitive situation of what happened in my past. But I'll meet up with you. I'll talk. I am savoring the moment. It is elevating me romantically. Um, it is a secret wish fulfillment for me, but I just don't trust it. But right now with this eclipse, it's asking you to release that as breaking the chain. It's time for you to move on. Because even loving yourself is a sense of loving yourself, to trust yourself that you can be in another love relationship. Don't hold yourself back as a sense of rebellion and keeping these chains and ropes wrapped around you as a way of understanding that that's how you're loving yourself. No. The hammer. Sabotage and rebuild. Persistence, working on it, and repairing. So whether you, like I said, repairing yourself, somebody wants to repair this with you. Even if it was just an awkward conversation or a past fight, they gave you two cards, and that's going to be it. Sunglasses, and it's watching, looking, perception, and stalking. Oh, Lord. And what we have here, love call and the returner, both in reverse. Oh, no, the runner and love call. So the runner is fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So somebody don't want to be a runner anymore. So if you know that you are the runner, don't necessarily have to be a person in your present moment, but you have been the runner, such as not wanting to connect, staying like the iceberg, that's finna change. If you have somebody in your life right now that wants to feel like they want to be the runner, they're finna change their mind too. Love call. Expressing love, message of love, thinking of you, and informing you. But in reverse, like I said, the King of Swords is here. Remember that Mercury, and I told y'all that all the time, Mercury don't bring an ex back, but it can bring the open conversation or dialect for the conversation to happen, so that when Mercury goes movement forward, okay, that things can start to be deeper or expressed. Um, Mercury don't bring an ex back, but it will or can bring a conversation that needs to be clarified of why this and why that didn't happen. Why you didn't tell me that way back then. You could have been told me that, but you've been suppressing it, not expressing it. So you purposely sabotage. Could be due to anxiety, um, fear of relationship and commitment, right? So some of you, it's going to be up to you if you want to accept the love call or the message, but you're going to have it though. Somebody already been watching you. I hope not literally, cuz that's creepy. Um but it can be like on social media, you know. But that's not going to apply to everybody. I got social media, but I don't uppost it as much as I used to. Some of my accounts, I haven't even posted anything in over 2 years. So can't nobody really stalk me on social media, right? But you get what I'm saying. Up under here, we do have love, unconditional love, self love, and wholeness, affection, attraction, and selflessness. Okay, but take your glasses off so that you can see as receptivity. What can be actually coming for you, because if you got sunglasses on, then you may not be able to see it, right? Now, for some of you, this also could be a family member, a father, a uncle, a brother. Um, like I said, deeper. Things can begin to get deeper here. But you see the two colors? This just caught my eye. All of this blue is like communication, throat chakra. All these blues. So, but somebody needs to open up though, or open the door. Because the door is closed. Deeper. You are not finished. You are not done. Hold on. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on. Hold on. So somebody here may be hoping that you have been holding on. But we're not supposed to like wait on nobody for movement, you know. But somebody, it seems like over a length of time, they have been avoiding shutting down, suppression, not talking, and everything like that, right? Um, but feelings have been getting deeper and deeper and deeper. This can be why this card is here, where that's like a sense of stalking and watching, and a sense of perception that has been changing in the way they see you, the relationship, a sense of type of commitment. And some of you may be surprised, like, I know Vesta ain't talking about me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm talking about you. Because it's time. It's time. All right. So I hope y'all were happy with the reading. I try and use as many cards as I can. Because that's the only way sometimes, too, that you can get more messages. Not all the time, but, for pictorial reasons, I try and give y'all as many cards, but it does take time. And people like quick readings. But if you want more quicker readings, then I suggest you just tune in to my other channel, which I do need to go over there and put some type of reading out. I haven't put a reading out in probably a week or so. But I do readings over there. Yes or No Tarot LLC. You can always find the link to that videos in my community tab right here. Just click on the link of the video and it'll take you to that channel. You can like the videos, also the viral shorts, the YouTube shorts or clips, and subscribe, okay? But I do readings over there like under 15 minutes, and it only comes out about love. It don't really come out about job and career. So if you want to know that, then this is the channel to stay on for this one. Or you could do both, okay? Well, thank y'all so much. Please watch your health, watch your stress, watch your mental, okay? Now is a great time to get on a lighter diet, incorporate some mild exercise, work on your breathing, because of this eclipse. And remember that you probably already feeling it. Okay? You probably already feeling it, even though it's not here yet. But remember, the eclipses last almost 6 months to a year. So we still won't be finished with this eclipse till maybe October. And then November, December, January, February, March, April. And then into April of next year, when the eclipse happened in April. You get what I'm saying? So it's far from over. It's far from over. So this is a lot that you can still be working on. Your heart chakra, your throat chakra, watching your words with Mercury going retrograde very soon. It will be going retrograde in Aries, right? And we had the Rebel card to be in reverse. So a strong presentation of your feelings and emotions as being a rebel, just pull back a little bit, okay? Because it can cause destruction. Okay, but we'll talk more about this tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of y'all for being loyal subscribers and also my moderators. You help to keep me going. And also the people who book readings with me. I haven't forgot. I'm just working through this eclipse like everybody else. Okay, and I don't want to give out a bad reading during an eclipse. Um, so just temperance card. Have patience with me, okay? All right. I'll see y'all next time.